Good morning, everyone. Today we have Thursday, May 22nd. The seasonal focus says flowers announce the promise of fruit. The morning focus is the angel of water, which is great because it's pouring rain today. The deepening says hold water in your bowl as you read. So this is my water bowl. Hold water in my water bowl. Sometime this day, share it, tea with a friend, or sprinkle a loved one. Right, maybe I'll make my mother tea with my water in my bowl. Meditation. A wave of the ocean glides over the sea and crashes upon the shore. My body dances over the meadow and joyfully leaps in the air. Is the wave still not one with the ocean? Am I not one with all? Can I separate myself from my source when the wellspring flows deep within me and not on some distant mountain? Today I will bring the spirit of my divine nature. My beloved friend Wendy and I co-teach a class today that's called The Pathway of the Apprentice. And we meet a couple times a month and we get to meet today. So I will definitely be bringing my divine nature to being with all the students in the class. I think there's almost 30 of us in that group. It's beautiful. And my feelings are, I'm really excited about life today. I had this wonderful time with girlfriends that I visited with in New York City yesterday. And it was just a really precious experience. So I'm feeling happy and delighted and knowing that the work that I do is in service to spirit. Look at this beautiful painting that someone made of Mary Magdalene. I use it as my lace card. Alrighty, let us see what words of wisdom Magdalene has for us today. All right, lesson 142. Can't believe we're almost halfway through this book. Lesson 142. My mind holds only what I think with God. Magdalene's channeled message. Greetings, beloveds. When you bring yourself to the consciousness where you think only with the mind of God, you have surrendered yourself. You have surrendered your free will with its primary intent for you to choose God in all circumstances, for you to choose the way of love and the way of light, for you to surrender. This act of surrendering, beloveds, opens you to a realm. It allows you to live within the light and the love that God is. There is a sense of gratitude that is bestowed. You are grateful for every moment of your existence. And you come to see that all the things that you have judged and that you have assigned as being external to you, as being outside of you, come within the understanding that everything that is given to you is a gift from God. You remember that you are one with God. You know that you are a creation of God. You know that you are as God created you. And in this moment of gratitude, and in this moment of recognition, beloveds, the mind is restored, indeed, to the mind of God. And when you say, I will only think with the mind of God, you are granted access to a realm that is extraordinary. For understand that when you choose the egoic mind, when you choose to live within the realm of right and wrong and good and evil and dark and light, you focus on fear rather than upon love. And when you have lent yourself to God, to God's mind, there is a reconciliation that occurs. There's a way in which your heart is given back freely and lovingly. There's a way that you then grant your heart to others. There's purity and essence and understanding of who you truly are. You are indeed as God created you. With a love that is pure, you then dedicate your life, your consciousness to being of service to others, to being of service to God. There is no sweeter existence than when you have made peace with what you have considered your life to be. When all has been forgiven and atonement has reached its crescendo. And what comes forth, beloveds, is the desire for you to be of service to God, in love with God, within the mind and the will and the heart of God in all circumstances. You do not wish to indulge in the games that you have played. You have laid them to rest. For there indeed was a time for you to muck about and play in the mud, but it is time for you to become cleansed and baptized, beloveds. It is time for you to walk the path that was laid before you, a pathway of mastery, as we call it, so that you may remind others as you continue to remind yourself of the journey home, the journey inward, the journey to love, and the journey to light. When you give thanks, when you are grateful and have gratitude for all that has been granted to you, all that you have all that has been given to you, all that has been bestowed upon you, you will find that all you wish to do is to let others know of the gifts and the joy that awaits them. You treat others with kindness, and they recognize the Christed being inside of you. And then they are able to see that reflection within themselves. And then concurrently, you are able to see that Christed being in others. The reflection that you have now projected out onto the world is of your own light. And here you are in service to God. Brothers will look upon you and say, "What is it about her? What is it about him? Why do I feel so much love? This is someone that I trust. This is someone that I seek out to be in their presence. This is how it is and how it was with my beloved." You will look to your heart first in all circumstance, in the words that you speak and the actions that you take. For all that you truly wish to do, beloveds, is to reside in love, love within and love without, and you allow yourself to hear the voice of God, and you give thanks. And the mind that you use is indeed the mirror of God, for that is all that truly exists for you, and you indeed remember that you are one with God. And so are your brothers and your sisters. You come to see the purity, you come to see the stillness, and you are indeed thankful. And then you are in alignment, true alignment with the mind and the will of God. And it is a glorious experience indeed. My blessings to you, beloved ones. My love. I offer my friendship. I offer my partnership. I offer my guidance. Call upon me. Feel the love that I have for you. Know that I am with you always, within your hearts, within your minds, helping you to remember the truth of you. The truth of you, beloveds, is magnificence beyond comprehension. When you come to recognize that you are as God created you, you can see yourself through the eyes of love. You can see yourself as God sees you. And God looks upon you and sees the most magnificent creation, a creation born of love. When you know that you are born of love, you do not but offer love to other beings, to all beings. Seek out the mind of God today, beloved ones. Find it and allow it to speak to you. And know that when you think with the mind of God, you are a blessing to all. Blessings to you always, beloveds, and we will speak with you again. Beloved ones, beloveds, if you imagine a garment that is wrinkled and you apply steam and pressure to it through a process of ironing it, shall we say, what you have removed are the wrinkles. And this is very much the differentiation between what is considered to be the constant chittering and chattering of the egoic mind and what would be considered the mind of God. The mind of God is smooth and wrinkle free, and yet the other mind is wrinkled. Now, a wrinkled state is perfect, and so is the mind of God. They can both exist, but there is one that will give you a sense of smoothness, and there is one that will be a bit more rough for you. It is also very much like when you are walking on a rocky mountain versus walking on a flat plateau. You will go farther faster when the road is smoother. And what makes the road smoother, beloved, is the voice that you choose to listen to. So grant to yourself today, beloveds, the choice to listen to the mind of God. And many of you may ask, what does that even sound like? Because you have not heard it in a very long time. So call to us for assistance. Ask us to help you to attune to the channel that we love to call K God, all love, all the time. And you will find us there, guiding and aiding and assisting you to come back to true north, to your vertical alignment to what it is to be the Christed being that you truly are. We love you. We are with you always, beloveds. Reach out to us and find us, for you're waiting your arrival. Blessings to you always, precious beings. We love you, and indeed we will speak with you again. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you. And tomorrow I will do a transmission when I arrive in Los Angeles, because at 8:30 in the morning, the normal transmission time, I'll be flying on a plane. I'll be in Los Angeles for the weekend. Sending you all so much love, and I'll see you again.